Well, welcome to Unscripted Conversations with Coach Jackie and Coach Shalonda. Dive deep with us as we navigate and discuss the journey of life, personal growth, the pursuit of clarity, purpose. And we're going to be talking about everything from mindset to entrepreneurship and everything in between. Join us for candid and unscripted discussions and a journey of self discovery. Get ready to challenge, reflect, and grow. And I know you all heard me say a couple of things. One, unscripted conversations, which we'll be having. Unscripted, we're not practicing. We're just coming in here, being open, honest, and vulnerable. And you heard me say Coach Jackie and Coach Shalonda. So we thought today would be a good day just to talk about coaching and what a coach is and what does that mean, and just to kind of give you guys a little bit of education and background on coaching. And so I'm curious, Coach Jackie, did you know what that meant? But I just want to first check in with you and say, how are you doing? How's it going out where you are? How's the weather? How's life treating you?
The weather is beautiful out here. It's a lot cooler today, so the temperatures are dropping. I am grateful for that. I am doing well. I've had a blessed day. I really can't complain. Things are going well. I am grateful.
That's awesome.
What about you?
I'm doing well. It's actually a beautiful day here in Indiana. The sun is out. We're right about 80 degrees, so it feels good, not too hot. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. And I just wanted us to kind of talk about this a little bit, this coaching thing, because I didn't know a lot about it, but apparently there's a lot about it that we learned. And so I'm just curious, what did you know about it? And did you know what it was? What were your thoughts on it?
I did not know a lot about it. As a matter of fact, I thought I was coaching, but I probably was leaning more towards mentoring, trying to do a little bit of counseling, which is
Gotcha.
definitely not my lane. But I'm digging and diving into deep conversations. So I really didn't have an idea of what coaching was, but I was glad to learn that it deals with your mind and your heart and your hands. So, how we think, how we feel, then what actionable steps are we going to do to change our life?
She's coaching. She's coaching. That's good. You said it deals with our mind, our heart, and our hands. Wow, that is powerful. That is so true. And so you are a coach, as am I. Tell us a little bit about that process or that journey. What made you go into saying, I'm going to officially become a certified coach? What made you take that step? What was intriguing about coaching for you?
I think the thing that was intriguing for me was to be able to gain skills to help me garner more impact,
Okay.
more influence. You kind of have those casual conversations with your friends and they're asking you for advice and your different opinions and things of that nature. But once I discovered what coaching is, I said, wow, well, this is something that I sort of do naturally. What could happen if I begin to gain skills and abilities to be able to do it on a more professional level? So I think that's what drew me to it. And the other thing that drew me was because I have a strong passion and a desire to help women show up their best self, to help women live fulfilled lives, help women to be their true and authentic selves. So those are some of the reasons what drew me to it.
I love that. And if y'all heard what she said, if that sounds like y'all might want to reach out to her. She's serious about this. And I can hear your passion when you talk about it. And I know for me, I'm a licensed therapist. And so I think for a while, I didn't think, oh, coaching, I don't know what that really entails. I'm a therapist. But I will say there's such a difference between therapy and coaching. And if you don't mind, I just want to share a little bit about that because sometimes people don't know the difference. And I'll actually have clients come and they'll call and say, hey, I need therapy. Give me a certain scenario. And I'm like, really, that's more of coaching. You don't really need therapy, but people now are on therapy. That's the buzzword. So I just want to tell a little bit. Therapy is more trauma focused. It's more focused on the past. So like if you're dealing with past issues and you're trying to figure out, oh, this is why I am the way I am, or this is what I went through, if there's any abuse or sexual or, or physical or any of that, a lot of that has to be dealt with in therapy. Now, let me clarify, that does not mean you can't deal with that in coaching. If your coach specializes in trauma, you can go to a trauma coach. But even in going to a trauma coach, if you have those serious traumas, you want to go to therapy first. Once you work through that in therapy, then you can get you a coach that can help coach you from where you are to where you want to be. But you first want to dive into that in therapy. So let me say that. But some other differences with coaching, you cannot pay with insurance. I do want to share that. It is an investment that you make into yourself. With therapy, most people use insurance, but you cannot use that in coaching. And therapy is like a patient um, and, therapist, relationship, and coaching is more of a partnership. It's like teamwork. We're working together on what your goals are. And so for me, once I started getting into coaching, I'm like, man, I really like this. And I really like what it does for my clients, because many of my clients are like, this is where I am, this is where I want to be, but something is preventing me from getting there. And coaching helps them identify the barriers, the obstacles, the gaps that are getting in the way. And we just come alongside and help them build that bridge to get where they want to be. And I love that about coaching. It gets people further faster. And I am just excited about it. I'm so glad I got in the program to become a coach. I'm so glad I have a coach that helps me get where I'm trying to go. And there's so many types of coaches. I know you talked about one of the areas you like to work in, but what other areas can you think of, or that you might be able to share, that they can know that there's so many different types of coaches out here?
Oh my world. The list goes on and on, but we'll give you a few. You have
Yeah.
mindset coaches, clarity coaches, you have health coaches, you have relationship coaches, you have coaches that will even help you train your dogs or your animals. I mean, there are just so many coaches. You have coaches that will help you if you have issues with parenting adult children. I mean, there's just such a variety of coaches. Come on, Shalonda, add to the list.
Yes, you got a good list going there. Women's empowerment, spiritual development, leadership, business coaching. Y'all, when she said dog training, she's not kidding. There are coaches that can help you, cooking coaches, you name it. I mean, obviously, we think of athletic coaches, and of course, that is a form of coaching. But the list goes on. I think they gave us a list of over 75 types of coaches, you guys. So no matter what you're dealing with or going through, there is a coach that can help you. And what they help you do, they take their years of experience, their years of reading and being educated in classes. And now they're taking that and they're pouring that into you and helping you get further faster, so that you don't have to go through all the things that they had to go through to get there. And so that's one of the things I love about coaching. Is it's like, okay, if I go to a business coach, for example, and I want to start a business, they're like, okay, I've already done it. Let me show you what you need to do. And so that's going to get me there a lot quicker than if I sit and try to go on YouTube, chat GPT, and those things are all great. I use all of them, trust me. But there's something about linking up and syncing up with a coach that can help you and they can hold you accountable. What do you think about that accountability piece? Because I know for a while, I'm like, don't hold me accountable because I don't want to answer. But the accountability is what gets you there. What do you think about that accountability?
Absolutely. I mean, and it really does make a difference. I'm telling you, different things that I've allowed coaches to coach me through, and just the fact there was somebody too that I had to check in with. So I had to let them know how I was doing. Now,
Mhm.
it's good to be truthful because they don't know whether you did it or not, but you get
Mhm.
out of it what you put in it.
Oh,
So if
yeah.
you're honest and truthful and you say, no, I didn't do good today on that particular goal. Oh, yes, I nailed it today, and they're able to help you. Or you can say, I feel stuck. I've been doing this and it doesn't seem like I'm getting anywhere. And the coach can help give you clarity. It can help you develop other ways that you can still accomplish that goal. So, yes, accountability, oh my world. It doesn't always feel good, but it works good when you get to the other side.
Oh, that's so good. You just said something so important. It's like it doesn't always feel good. And I love that you brought up being honest, because I think sometimes we're like, well, I don't want to be honest. I want to say I did it so that I look a certain way. But
Right,
when you come to the coach is actually there. They're not there to judge you.
right.
They're just there to support you, so that if you say, I didn't get it today, then they're going to help you look at, okay, that's okay. Let's talk about it. What got in the way, so that you can start to become self-aware of some things that are stopping you from getting where you want to go. So it's so important that when you come to coaching or even therapy, but when you come, that you're open and you're honest, so that we can see where you are if we could start to identify those things that are getting in the way of you achieving what you actually want to achieve. And I know one of the things that I'm passionate about, obviously you mentioned parenting adult children. That's one of the things that I like to get into, is helping parents of adult children navigate that journey, because we get what to do when you're expected and the terrible twos and, oh, these teenagers, but when they become an adult, it's like you're just left like, well, they're an adult. But no, that's a whole different thing to navigate. So I am passionate about that, but also clarity, purpose, helping entrepreneurs just get clear on who they want to work with, who their audience is, some of the barriers, limiting beliefs. Oh my gosh, imposter syndrome, just things that keep us, goes back to what you said, that head, that heart, that hand. What is keeping you from getting to where you want to go? And Coach Jackie, I have found that probably 95% of the time it's a head issue. It's
Absolutely.
something that we are thinking or believing about ourselves or about our situation, about someone else, that keeps us stuck. And so I love when you talked about being stuck. And if y'all stuck, if you're like, I'm tired of being stuck, I'm tired of being where I am, I'm ready to move forward, get yourself a coach. And yes, it's an investment. And we didn't talk much about this, but we both invested in ourselves in a program to become a coach. We also invest in coaches to help coach us. How do you feel about the investment side of things?
Whew. I think that is a major key, is to be open and willing to do that. When you think about your life and you think about where you want to go, it's really important to be willing to invest in that. We go to college, we get an
Mm,
education,
mm.
we apply for loans and grants and all sorts of things in order to do that. Well, that same thing can apply to your life. It's something that's going to help you be the person that you want to be, do the thing that you want to do, and have what you want to have. Well, oh my world, it's worth investing in yourself. It's worth taking the time, investing in your mind, developing skills and abilities, recognizing, identifying what your talents and your gifts are. It's so, so, so worth it. And when you get to the other side, you will find that your life is rich and more fulfilled. You'll find that you have more happiness and more joy and more peace. Does things happen? Absolutely. But the fact that you've taken the time to do the thing that you've always wanted to do, it definitely makes a difference. And in order to do that, it costs something. It costs to get that degree, it
Ooh.
costs to get that master's, it costs to get that PhD. Well, your life should require, you should want the same thing for your own life.
We just can't jump over everything she just said. I don't know if y'all, she said so much. I don't want y'all to miss this. You talked about be, do, have, and we cannot just skirt past that the way you dropped that on us. She's trying to tell y'all, if you want to be something or become something, it's an investment. If you want to become physically fit, it's an investment in your money, your time, your energy, your effort. If you want to look good, you're investing in yourself. These braids did not, y'all, somebody just to say, I'm going to do it for free. I had to invest in that. Even this lip gloss and this lips, I had to invest in that. The earrings, the nails, it's all an investment. And so if we're going to invest on us, we have to invest in us, because what's in us is what's going to even give us an opportunity to be able to afford what's on us. That's what matters, is what's in you. And she talked about becoming. You have to become the person that can do the thing, that can have the thing that you want. You can't have it without becoming, and you can't have it without doing, but you can't do it without becoming. And to become the person, you have to invest in yourself. Get yourself a coach, get yourself a therapist. It does not have to be us. Now, if you want it to be us, wonderful. If we're a good fit, great. That's another thing we got to talk about, is finding the coach that's right for you. Every coach is not right for you. And you're not right for every coach, right? We're both going through the process of singing. But if there's a good vibe, good energy, you're like, okay, we got a vibe together. Well, okay, give it a moment. It may not happen on the first time, but give it 1 to 3 sessions to see, like, okay, I think we could kind of get something accomplished together. That is so important. But get yourself a coach. I'm telling you, and it's not about us, because if it was, then I could see, oh, they're just trying to take, we're not trying to take anything from you. We're trying to give something to you. Any coach, anywhere, get you one. It's going to get you further faster. It's going to get you from where you are to where you want to be. It's going to help you identify some barriers, some obstacles that have been getting in the way. It's going to bridge the gap of where you are to where you want to be. And then you're going to sit and say, wow, I got further faster simply because I took the time out to invest in myself and to get myself a coach.
Mhm. Well
You can
said.
drop gems on us.
Well said. Well said. Well said. Well, I hope you guys are excited. I hope this, information has helped you, help you be able to determine whether or not, I shouldn't say it that way. I take that back. Help you to decide, yes, I am interested in having a coach. I am willing to invest in myself because I am valuable. I am important. I matter. So in order to do the things and be the person and have what you want, make the investment. Get a coach.
Get a coach. And so you guys, we're going to be coming back to you guys. We're going to have all kind of topics because it's unscripted. You don't know what we might say or where we might go with. We don't even know because we haven't talked about it. But we want you to join in, check back, like, share, subscribe, do whatever you need to do to get the word out that we're going to be having some conversations. If you know somebody that, yeah, they might benefit from a coach, let them listen to this so that they can see what a coach really is. Please do that. Comment, conversations you want to hear about, topics you want us to discuss. Now keep it, a little clean, but we unscripted, but we still got to stay a little, you know. And we are two people who are willing to be open and honest and vulnerable. We're from two different states, two different backgrounds, two different ages, but we've come together. And I am so grateful we have. So thank you so much, Coach Jackie, for
Thank
this
you.
opportunity to
Thank
just have
you.
unscripted conversations with you.
Mhm.
And for the gems, if y'all want more gems like she's dropped today, keep coming back. We're going to keep doing this. And we can't wait to see you guys. We can't wait to see how you grow. Drop some comments below. Let us know if this was helpful for you all. And if you have a question that we didn't answer, drop that in the comment as well. And we promise we will get back with you.
Okay. And we want you to know that Shalonda, and she's definitely the bomb. So if you need any support with clarity, if you need any support with helping you with your adult children, she would be your go-to person.
And
See
I
you
gotta
next
say the
time.
same. I'm not gonna let her get away. I'm not gonna let her do it. The same with her. Y'all heard her. She helps people navigate life, and she helps you say yes to you. If you are a woman and you need to say yes to you, if you dealt with any past hurt, pain, trauma, anything like that, and you're like, look, I've been through that. This is where I am. I'm now ready to move forward. She will help you say yes to you. And I could not let you get away without letting me say that.
Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed our first episode. So we hope to see you next time.
See you guys later. Thank you.